Yeah, yeah. Jane, Jefferson Starship. Jane. Mm. And I always thought it meant change. But the song is called Jane. Yes. I think I put more light on this thing. There. Ah, perfect light. Man, I fucking love this stupid shit out here, man. I am reaching out to jerk-offs. I fucking love it. Hey, the Crazy Joe Show audience likes it too. Yeah. You like it, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, we fucking like it. So, what is there? Oh, we got some more stuff to talk about? I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. What time is it? It is now 8:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, New York time, and you're listening to the Crazy Joe Show. And believe it or not, I don't think the onions know that we're out here today, except some of their ass-white, shit-faced, douchebag losers on Periscope. I don't think the onions know that we're on doing a internet broadcast tonight. And I'll just call it that, an internet broadcast. I will not call it a show. The show is yet to come, and the show is yet to... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. We're going to make a phone call. That's what we're going to do. See, we have all the fun over here, and nobody else has all the fun because they're, I don't know, jealous that they can't do a show, and they don't have the equipment, and they don't have the money, and they don't have the skills, and they're fucking useless, you know? And they're just jealous because they wish they could be like me. Anyway, I got a bone to pick with somebody. And I thought they were going to be my... Is it this way? No, that way. Oh, I hate this fucking phone. This is a Panasonic phone. There it is. Okay, so let's dial this number here. And since I won't be back till next week, unless I do come back, you know, I'll let everyone know, but I doubt it. Let's see. Call phones. Alright, let's call this person here. Oh, shit. What happened? They reject the call? Wow. Let's see what happens. That happened to me last night. I was calling somebody, and all of a sudden, you know, the call got rejected. I'm like, what the fuck for? I don't know. That's fucking strange. That's fucking strange. Right, let's see what happens now. Alright, I think we're connected. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see if this person is still my friend or not. Hey, so what happened, man? You didn't return my call today. You mad at me or something? You're on the air, by the way. Yep. Yeah, I thought about it, but I thought that was the wrong thing to do. I thought that perhaps, well, not a co-host, but a producer. But I thought better about it, and I said, well, look, you know, if I don't do a show and I don't show my face, and you know, it's sort of like the wrong. It sends out the wrong message. If I show up and not do, I mean, I'm doing a show, but it's not a real show in the sense that, you know, we're not really playing any bids. We're not, you know, we're playing some music, of course, but we're not really doing the full show until we get that person. Right now, I'm on Periscope, and I have, you know, some idiots that don't want to, you know, they don't want to tune in to www.thecrazyjoe show. They insist that their phones are their lives, because Periscope, as you know, is an app that is downloadable, and you know, you can't download it on a desktop. So the lazy bastards, instead of, like, you know, realizing that when they tune in to my channel, that they not just use their app on their phone to see me, but also use a laptop so they can hear the show and they can hear the music and stuff. And if I decide to play music, you know, and let me see something. I think you're booming. I don't know. No. All right, I'm glad you're not mad at me. That's all that matters, because I get paranoid because, you know, I've had people turn against me for absolutely no fucking reason at all, so I got a little bit paranoid. They're too lazy and shitless to, no, it's not about the app, they're too lazy and shitless to go on a separate laptop. You see, you cannot download Periscope on a computer. It's only a phone app. So, you know, to get the full gist of my show, you have to have a separate laptop besides your phone. Go to www.thecrazyjoe show and listen to the show. But instead, they're too lazy and shitless and fucking retarded because they do everything with their phone. They stick their phone up their ass, they jerk off with the phone, they go to sleep with the phone, their phone is their girlfriend, boyfriend, they probably have sex with the phone, instead of, like, saying, oh, I get it. If I want to hear the real show, or I want to hear Joe's music, or maybe I have a request and I want to hear the song, I'll go to www.thecrazyjoeshow.com, and on my laptop, I'll lower the volume on the phone. I'll just use it as a video, you know. And I was explaining the story yesterday. There was a guy called the Cousin Joe Show. And what he would do is he'd go on Stickum and do the video thing of it, and then he would do the audio on the internet like I'm doing. But these fucking people are so stupid. I mean, I don't hate them or anything, but they're showing me their true colors of how fucking ignorant, you know, and lazy and ignorant they are. That, you know, this is the generation of today that doesn't want to do real work. All they want to do is they want everything catered to them, and it don't work that way. So all they want to do is stare at me through the, because right now I'm on the video feed. Actually, if you were to download it on your phone right now, the Periscope, you could actually see me and on video. And of course, that's what I tried to do. I tried to download it on the laptop. Instead, I got an adware virus. So I asked somebody about it, and they said no. At this time, it cannot be downloaded on a computer. Only on an app to a phone. Yeah, like you're right, on the smartphone, right. Yeah. Yeah, but what I'm saying is that, you know, on Periscope, all you're gonna do is stare at me. You know, you're not gonna interact with me because I refuse to interact with people who are stupid and retarded and not supporting the show the way they should. They just want to look at me. You know, like before, I was making fun of them too. I was looking and staring at them and doing the same thing that they're doing with me. Like they're just staring at me and they're writing little comments and they think they're funny and they're not amusing. They're just retarded because, you know, this generation today is lazy, shitless, and no good, and doesn't want to participate in things that they should be participating in. This is the kind of generation that we have today. Now, if I was one of these people, I would get it. I would have a laptop and my phone, and I would use it both to interact with a show like mine. But they're just too stupid and lazy and shitless, and they want to have sex with the phone. I mean, like I said, the phone is everything to them. You know what I mean? So do I. You, Right. Right. These people have no social skills, like you said. They don't want to interact with people. They're afraid of people. So therefore, they go behind the you know, they hide behind the Periscope. They hide behind the internet. They hide behind emails. They hide behind texts. They hide behind websites. They're just a bunch of fucking cowards that hide. Here I am giving them an opportunity that, look, I'm never going to hang out with these people. I'm never going to socialize with these people. I'm never going to go out with these people. I'm not going to fucking sit down and eat with them or do anything with them. But at least I'm doing something a little bit different. Not only am I doing a live show, which takes a lot of fucking balls and a lot of skill to do. Not now, of course, because I don't have that valuable third person in my team, you know, to be doing the best show that I can possibly do. Because right now this is kind of like a half-ass show. But I figure a half-ass show is better than just doing no show at all and not being active, and you know, practicing my verbal skills if I have any. But you know, I give these people an opportunity to call my studio line, and I've given out the number. I also given out the website where the studio line is, and all they're doing is just texting me right now with their little fucking bullshit excuses why they're too fucking stupid and retarded to be on a laptop, go and listen to my show on the live feed, or call me at area code 845-704-2439. You know, and I'll repeat the number because I know they're slow. Area code 845-704-2439, and there it is. You know, and then they give me excuses like, oh, I called you, or blah blah blah, and they didn't call nothing. You know. I got state-of-the-art equipment. It's working fine. They don't want to call. They just want to give, you know, they're just like little babies. They're like children. And they really need a good fucking spanking. And I might be the guy to give them a good fucking spanking. Okay? Because anytime they want to fucking show up around here, I'll give them the fucking spanking of their fucking life. Believe me. Male or female. I will take them over my knee and I will paddle whip their fucking ass. Abso-fucking-lutely. And they're listening to me right now, and they're hearing me right now, and they're seeing me right now, and I'm not fucking playing a game. I will spank them with a fucking paddle, and I will give them the spanking that their fucking parents never fucking gave them. These stupid fucking geeky, weaky motherfuckers. That's that. That's right. What's that? What do you mean, man? I am mad. I'm pissed off because, you know, these people are retarded. I'm old enough to be their father. They're in their fucking 30s and they're fucking useless. And these are the people that are going to fucking take over the country when we're older, that they're going to be in government and they're going to be in administration and they're going to be in this and they're going to be in that, and they can't even fucking come on a goddamn fucking show on a fucking laptop. They're too fucking lazy and stupid and shitless and cowards to fucking call my studio line. Hey, I'm giving you motherfuckers at every fucking opportunity in this fucking world to fucking call me up right now and say what you gotta say, and say you're from the whatever, the Periscope, because the Onions now, and some of these people are associated with the Onions because I know that, and we're getting new followers every day, and I think you know, we're not gonna be like the other broadcasters. You know, I'm not begging anybody. But you know what? I'm going to tell you if you're a fucking useless piece of shit. I'm going to fucking tell you that. And I'm going to be funny about it. Believe me. When this show gets itself together, Barb, we're going to have plenty of comedy. We're going to have plenty of great things going on. I've already worked it. I did 1 show, 2 shows with the new concept. It was just fucking absolutely mind-blowing. It was just so fucking good. But I'm not going to do that for a bunch of unappreciative shitheads. You know what I mean? I'm not going to bust my ass for shitheads. To support the show, talk about anything they want. I mean, you know, listen. I don't even think they know what they want to say. I like you said, these people are antisocial in a sense that they have no social skills, and I'm sure if they call, they're going to be like, you fucking scumbag, I hate you, like the fucking Onions, like the retarded Onions. They'll probably sound just as retarded as the fucking Onions. No. This is a free enterprise system. Let them say whatever they want to fucking say. But they're too chicken shit and cowards. We've been on this line right now. We're live on the air. We have the Periscope over here. And and they're pretty funny. They write me a lot of funny shit. I'm not even paying attention to them. See, the philosophy is, if you don't pay attention, you know, if you don't participate in my show, which is interactive, because there's a lot of shows out there that don't even do live. Very few shows are live. And this is a privilege. This is a privilege to not just look at me and look at my beautiful face on Periscope and my lovely fucking studio and all the fucking money I put into it, but it's also a privilege to be part of the Crazy Joe Show. And if you don't want to be a part of it, go fuck yourself. That's the way I look at it. You know, like you know, fuck you and the fucking steamship or the fucking bathtub that you fucking came in from, wherever the fuck you came from. And because like I said, all they're doing right now is writing me. That's all they're doing. They don't have the balls and the guts to call me on my studio line. Again, the number is 845-704-2439, area code. They're just writing, their feelings are hurt, so they're trying to get even by trying to insult me and be sarcastic and say stupid shit. But the thing is, they're like children, and there's an old saying, children shall be seen, but not, you know, ignored, not heard. So I don't hear these guys. I like to hear them, but they're too chicken shit coward motherfuckers for them to call into my studio line number at 845-704-2439. Again, because they're fucking retards, I'll say it slow. Area code 845-704-2439. Maybe I'll call into Crazy Joe Show. They're just too fucking, they're losers. They're losers of life. The only thing they know is their phone. I told them, let them stick it up their fucking ass. You're gonna piss me the fuck off. You're gonna find out. I'm gonna hurt your fucking feelings. I'm gonna hurt everything about you. You'll never be the same after I get through with you. You'll never be the fucking same. I'm on the air, baby. I'm on the air. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you because you're the most civilized person I've ever talked to, and you're very smart. And I was very upset today because I thought, you know, we weren't going to be friends anymore, and I got very upset because you know, I tried to call you and the phone was, you hung up on me twice. I know that. I understand that now, but at the time I thought that. Oh, can I give you some good news? Well, I just wrote to a guy today who actually wrote me, and he's a skit comedy writer. Well, I told him I had no money to pay him, but he's definitely into networking. He's out of Florida, down south, Florida, state of Florida, and we're going to be in touch with each other. And he writes stuff like from that show in Living Color. Yeah, and he writes for a comic strip too. Yeah, I was. I wish I could have been part of that cast. You know, multicultural, multiracial stuff. Very, very nice to be a part of. It was mostly black people, but they had the white people there too. It was mostly run by... Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. Well, he's not as funny as I am, but... No, I mean, nobody's as funny as Crazy Joe. So one of these jerk-offs, they wrote to me, and they said, oh, no, Joe, we're not going to call your show. This is a lot more fun. Well, you know what? Knock your socks off. Knock yourself out. If you feel that it's more fun to look at me and stare at me talking into a microphone in my $1 million studio here, instead of calling me up on area code 845-704-2439. You see this is what I'm saying? They're cowards. They're chicken shit. You know what I should do? I should do the entire Periscope with my back turned against them like this. Hold on. I'm just rotating my chair here. I can't see behind me, but I should do the whole show with my back up against, you know, like turned, you know, with the camera, and just like, and you know, just turn my back on them and turn the chair around, and just do the whole show like this. I just did it now. No, just to show them what they're doing to me by not calling into my studio line and being cowards and everything. I think I should do the same thing to them. So I'm just going to do this for a few moments and see how they like it. Yeah. All right. I taught them a lesson. You know. So also, yeah. And I also got it. I hope so too. And I also got a promoter down in Texas that has some amazing bands. And basically, I'm going to send her all my information. Hopefully, in like 2 weeks, you know, we'll have one of the bands, and you know, as long as they promote us. And she said that all the bands promote any appearances that they have, and hopefully that may translate into some, you know, profit for the show. Stuff like that. Well, this woman, Yvonne, how did I meet her? She was actually doing a search and she found my show. Well, no, the one that wants to write the skit comedy for me, that was from an ad. And I said to him, where did you find me? He says, well, I found you on the ad, and I said, what was I exactly posting up? And he goes, for a producer, and he just thought he hit me up. And another guy wrote to me today, but I was more annoyed with him. Shut up, dog! Shut up, Vito! Yeah. What was that? Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Exactly. So, no, not now. Oh, but we'll get you at some point. Caesar who? Oh, Caesar. Oh, I like that guy. Yeah. Does he? Who's the person that does the cats? There's another person who does the cats. I want that guy on my show, and I want to help out my friend because she adopted a cat, and every time she's sitting on the couch, the cat tries to bite her and go after her feet, and not in like because it's mad. It's just it's attacking. You know, it's just plain rough. And she's an older person, and she can't have that. You know, and she says she doesn't dislike him. That's why the cat is there, but it just gets annoying. So especially after when she have to go up the stairs and go over him, and he tries to, you know, grab her feet, yeah, or something like that, yeah. Yeah. Right. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know if he's still on the TV. Well, he could do it. He could do it. If anybody could do it, it's him. Yeah, I gotta find out. Maybe we could get in touch with him and everything like that. But listen, I'm gonna just talk a little personal with us, just for a second. Your strong point, as I said, is you know your. I don't know what it is with you and I, but we just have something, and you're just an incredible person, and I love you, and so far I do, and you know, like I said, if you can help, great. If you can't, because you can't, then you can't. I mean, I'm just going to have to bust my ass until I find that person. But so far, oh, I was telling you that a person wrote to me today, and he immediately responded to my ad. The problem was that he does comedy videos. Now, what? And I told him, I said, why? I didn't ask for comedy videos. And why would I want to be involved with you if you just do comedy videos? Well, I'm being seen right now on Periscope. Uh, oh, okay. Yeah, but I don't understand. How does comedy video translate into the Crazy Joe show? Because all I do is sit here and talk. Hey, can you do me a favor? Remember the instructions that we were talking about with the you? Can you send those instructions to me? That's all, because yeah, because I got the laptop at a perfect angle that can capture everything right now. I mean, I got the cell phone at a perfect angle. I'm actually using a music stand as a tripod, and I could see myself, and I just look like fucking like the man. You know what I mean? I look fucking amazing. And I've never looked so good in my life, and I was just wondering if you could send me those instructions for, you know, that'll be it. So so look, I have ESP. I'm also known as the Amazing Joe, and I wear a towel and a towel head, and you know I'm like the wizard. And I can tell that you are, you know, you just want to do the co-hosting, and you know, I think you have a lot on your plate, you know, with your job. Now, of course, you're not taking that other one, but I thought maybe if now that you maybe had a little extra time, since you're willing to dedicate to that, I thought maybe you might help me out temporarily. But was that? Yeah, and make it and make it. Let's make some cash, you know. Okay, great. I need to meet up with you, so hopefully I could meet up with you this weekend, right? Like Saturday? Not Saturday, I'm sorry, not Saturday. Well, tomorrow's Friday. Friday, Sunday, whatever. I mean, well, yeah, I mean, we'll talk on the phone. You know, everybody, I just want to give a nice a round of applause to what's her name over there, Barb. There, I know her name. I was just playing with her, and she is the co-host, possibly, of the Crazy Joe Show, The Future. And nice round of applause for her, please. Oh shit, the wrong thing. That was the wrong one. You hear that okay? Oh, good. All right, studio audience, can I have an applause, please, just for a second? Thank you. Thank you for Barb. They're all cheering for you. Right. They love you. All right, let's play that little bit there. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know. She sounded pretty straight. Yeah. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah. You know, you're so cute when you say that. I feel like rushing through this microphone and just attacking you and kissing you. Yeah, you're a very sexy woman. Anyway, so you know, to be honest with you, I'm really cheering for you to, you know, get your transport and you know, come over here, and then you know, do your show on what you want to do, because I know you're expert in, well, I don't know if I'm an expert, but you're very knowledgeable in things like the occult and all that stuff. I'm more into like what happens after death. That's what I'm more interested in. But I don't want to really talk about that because, hey, this is supposed to be a fun show and it's an entertaining show. But I think like, you know, like an hour, you know, before, you know, we do our thing, you know, you'll be doing your thing, and you know, you'll be building up the audience, and everybody loves what, you know what it is. I think it's so much easier for women to do shows. I think men are just so gravitated toward women. I know I am. You know what I mean? Like, women get all the attention, man. Whether they're performers or, you know, radio show or anything. It's just, you know, it's just something about a woman that everybody's so attracted to. And I think as a man, I have to work twice as hard. No. Well, it's probably because maybe because I was a woman in my past life, so I feel like a bitch right now. I do. I know. You're right. No, yeah, I think I do. I think I do act like a bitch. You know, it's just that you know, I think right now I'm going through a hard time. Things are not going my way, and I'm trying to, you know, like, look, talking to you and meeting you has been the best thing in my life in a long time, because I need I needed someone like you. I don't even want you to leave the area. I want to, like the sketch writer I talked to today, I said, listen, I think this show is as good as any fucking show out there. And I've heard other shows, and to me they're boring, because the majority of the people that do shows are geeks. They're nerds. They're in their 30s, and they're stupid, and they have no education as far as street life and what it means to struggle in the real world. They're privileged kids. They got everything they ever wanted, and to me, they're a bunch of spoiled little shit, and they need a fucking beating. And I'm on live on the air saying that. They need a fucking beating. Now, some of them, if they're cool, and they have knowledge, and they can fix my computer, or they can fix my, you know, they're okay with me. They're okay with me. But I met those people, and personally, I didn't like none of them. I didn't like their personalities. I didn't like anything about them. They're boring, they're stupid, they're ignorant, and I can't fucking stand them. So, no, like the geeks, the nerds, you know, the people. I mean, I just feel like everybody is like a child underneath me, because they're all in their 30s, and you know, they're not old. Like, in other words, I'm an old guy. I'll admit that, but I'm a hip old guy, and I'm old. So well, I feel like I am. And anyway, I'm doing something like they are doing. Like, the majority of technology people are young. You know, the people with the androids and the phones and the galaxies, and the people that wait online whenever an Apple phone comes out. You know, the store is flooded with these people. Like, these are the I don't know what the fuck to call them. I don't know if they're hipsters, dipsters, yuppie, fucky, shitso, witso. I mean, they're young. They're young punks. And they don't know a fucking thing about life. They don't know about survival. They don't know the streets. They don't know nothing. I'm hardcore, man. I'm from the fucking streets. And I'm doing this technology that's basically for younger people. Let's just put it this way. For younger people that I'm old enough to be their father. And that's why I'm cool, because I'm embracing it and I'm doing it. But it's like the people that are... And it's good for me because it makes me look good. Because the guys that are doing it are boring. They don't know what a show is. They don't know what comedy is. They don't know... You know, like right now, I'm doing this show in neutral, or I'm doing it in second gear, or third. In other words, I'm really not hitting the throttle. So when I get that producer guy, I get you to come here. I get you to do your show. I get you to do our show, me and you. I get, you know, this thing is going to explode like nobody's fucking business. And that's why, you know, I'll tell everybody to go fuck yourself. You know, like you're not good enough to listen to my fucking show, because obviously I'm, you know, I was doing this show on the internet, and guess who harassed me? A bunch of losers called the Onions. Then we got the fucking assholes on Periscope who don't want to go to my website to hear my show. They don't want to, you know, they're just listening to me. They're not listening to the full show. They're not listening to the great music. They're not listening to the bits. They're not listening to our phone conversation. Like right now, they're just staring at me, and they're listening to the one end of the conversation. But wouldn't it be nice that they could listen to the other end? But they're just too retarded to do that. And they're too spoiled. And they're privileged kids. And they need a beating. That's the way I look at it. Thank you. Thank you. They need a beating. They need a beating. Because real people would say, yeah, man, I want to listen to what Joe's playing. I will open up my laptop. But no, they don't want to do that because they're fucking useless. You know, and these are the people that are going to run our country. That are going to be in administrative capacities. They might be, you know, whatever jobs they have in the private sector or in the federal sector or public sector. You know, like because I'm sure they all have degrees in college. Well, I mean, what do? They go to college to be stupid? I mean, that's what Archie Bunker used to tell Meathead on All in the Family. Hey, Meathead, you went to college to be stupid? All right. I just got some news that they are listening to my website. So I'm going to take back some of the stuff I said because I haven't really looked over there, because I've been telling these people for the past 24 hours to please listen to my website, and they have all refused me. I just got a quick message from one of them, and they said, Joe, stop it. We are listening to your website. So I'm going to give that guy or that woman, young lady, whoever it is, a man, I'm going to give him a round of applause from the Crazy Joe Show for listening now on my website. And let me give you a round of applause. No, I don't have to apologize for nothing. They owe me an apology. Because it only took me 24 hours and 1,000 insults before at least one of these fucking people got it and said, I am listening to your show on your website, Joe. Cut your shit. So, you know what? Good. But you see, it took double. Can we get RS feed? Can we get the RSS feed link? What does that mean, the RSS feed link? Yeah, but they're on here. They just said to me the RSS link. I don't know what they meant by that. Somebody wants to ask me that question. Yeah, but I don't understand it either. And then this other guy's trying to insult me. But the RSS feed link. Well, look, he's on Periscope because he's asking me that question. And as far as the Crazy Joe Show, it's www.thecrazyjoeshow.com. But so okay, so we're gonna lay off that, you know, and we're gonna say that we assume, not that we assume, we actually got an official communication that somebody out there is on our website listening to the show, which means that they're listening to you and they're listening to me. Now, the last thing that I'm going to harass them about, and I'm not going to stop harassing them about it, is that they should call in to area code 845-704-2439. Again, area code 845-704-2439. But the problem here is that they're not going to do it because they're scared. Thank you, thank you. Listen, here's what they said. Look, I brought listeners to your site. It's awesome. Okay, so I promise you people on Periscope that I am never going to criticize you people again. You have done as I asked you to. You're a lot smarter than I give you credit for. Thank you very much. And you get another round of applause. This is for the Periscope people who are intelligent. Yeah. Right on. Thank you. All right. Now the last thing, and the last gap in this bridge, okay, before we complete the bridge over the troubled waters of the Crazy Joe Show, is to call us right now. And some of these messages I can't see because my phone is cracked with the glass, so I can't make out some of the words they're saying. Miss Vicky is laughing. So anyway, they're all laughing right now. They're having a good time. And before, one of them said, like, no, this is a lot more fun, so we're not going to do what you tell us to do, Joe. All right, fine, whatever. But let's complete that bridge. Area code 845-704-2439. Don't you people want to talk to my potential... I mean, look, I can't say she's 100%. I would like to say 100%, but she's got a little bit of issues that she knows what she has to do. She said she would do it, and it has nothing to do with her booking any bands for me, because she knows that's a temporary thing. We're looking for someone permanent. But why don't you guys call into area code 845-704-2439 and not just say, you know, support the Crazy Joe Show, but also say hello to my, you know, the person that I would love very much to be the co-host, who's a brilliant fucking woman. Besides being a brilliant heavy metal singer, As a matter of fact, why don't you promote your video right now? We got some people from Periscope. They said they're listening on the feed. So why don't you talk about yourself a little bit, about your singing career a little bit, and give out your YouTube video. Can you repeat that address again? Can you repeat that name and address again one more time for the people? You got to go to I'm sorry, somebody's saying they can't hear on the Periscope. Look, you got to go to www.thecrazyjoeshow.com to hear the show. This is just a supplement, all right? Go on your laptop, www.thecrazyjoeshow.com. Go ahead, Bob. Oh, wow. I didn't know you did that. Holy shit, I need a reading. I want to know if you and I are going to be millionaires. Yeah. Oh, sorry. No. Well, I don't have a sound guy. I don't have a sound guy to do the sound effects, so I got to do it myself. Yeah, you find that creepy, and you're into the occult, and you find that creepy? Holy shit! Ain't that the cat calling the kettle red? Yeah, I know. I don't have any spooky music, and I probably wouldn't be able to find it. That's why I need a sound guy. You know, and somebody that can, you know, hit the sounds really quick, like Fred from Howard. But I don't. You know, I'll be honest with you, Barb. It's gonna cost. I'm gonna need like a whole staff of people, and it's probably gonna cost me a fortune to pay everybody, including you. Which I don't mind because you deserve it. I need about maybe 5 people. It might even be more because it depends if you get into video. You know, like that guy that wants to do the comedy video, the guy that does the skit. Whatever. It starts to, you know, and if the show really takes off, you know, and if you could, meaning if the show makes an income, then you can have more people, you know, joining in, and then you have yourself a nice little show that hopefully we could be picked up by Sirius satellite. Like right now, I'm using the Periscope because there could be somebody out there that thinks I'm fucking outrageous over the top. And it might not be just like a Sirius XM thing, but it could be like a club owner. It could be anybody. You know, that has the proper credentials. You know, to like maybe I could be like an MC. I'd love to be an MC at the Coco Cabana. Yeah, at the Coco Cabana. I want to introduce the acts. I'd like to work in a comedy club and introduce the acts. You know, I want to pull my pants down as one of the acts, which I'm sure people won't mind, and show them my my love machine. It's just nothing but a love machine. Ow! It ain't nothing but a love machine. Ow! Yeah! Ooh! Oh, baby! Oh! Oh! Love machine. No, it's a R&B song. Yeah. Love Machine. It's one of those funky groups from the 70s, I think. more like R&B soul. Who do nothing but a love machine? Nothing but a... Does that melody line sound familiar? Okay. Well, you know, again, I'm... No. It's from a... I mean, if the people in Periscope would... they're talking about fucking Buffalo Grass vodka. I think we got a bunch of drunks out here tonight. Everybody's like fucking partying up here on Periscope. They're all getting drunk. You know, I wish I had a drink right now. I would, about an hour ago, they all say, hey, Joe, you want to join us in a drink? And I'm like, I don't really drink, you know, on the show. But I just had soda. And I ran out of that, and now I'm fucking thirsty. I wish I brought some water up, you know, just doing all this talking. But, you know, I'm doing something that I promised people I wouldn't do, and that is talk on the phone, meaning when I first did the show, you know, your friends support you. So my friends called me up, and especially this guy Philly, and somebody else, and they would just park their ass, and they would talk to me, you know, where I thought the conversation was like 5 minutes. It turned into like a 15, 20, half-hour conversation. And that's the last thing that I really want to do. So if I do get calls, I have to get them off quick. Of course, this is... Let me ask you your honest opinion. Do you think I should still do the show twice a week? Or do you think I should just tell everybody, look, until further notice that we get the right people on the show and just not do anything? I'm not gonna... I don't have an audience. I have parasites out there. I ain't got no fucking audience. I mean, what kind of audience do I have? To be honest with you, the only audience I've had have been the onions. And the various people on Periscope. They're probably just Periscope people. I don't think there's anybody out there listening, because the onions have basically... Look how long we've been on this phone. We haven't had one phone call. Last night, the onions called several times, but I would not pick their phone calls up because they were being dickheads. So when the onions don't call, I don't think we have any callers. I don't know what, unless we do that's why we need to get the show back to normal, meaning we need the bands, we need their fans to call, we need interaction, you know, and I'd rather hear from people like that than dickheads like the onions, which you've already experienced for yourself. Right. No. What? Somebody said the show is perfect. Miss Vicky from Periscope. Miss Vicky. Wow, that sounds like a sexy name. I wonder where Miss Vicky is located. Maybe she wants to meet Joe for coffee sometime. If she's in New York. Yeah, sure. No, that's not going to happen. I know it's not going to happen. Well, I'm trying to pick you up, but, you know, you're difficult, so what can I tell you? Anyway, I don't know what to... No, but I mean, I'm asking for your opinion. Wait a minute, what was that again? I think Miss Vicky was showing me a new picture of herself. What was that? I'm sorry, I got distracted. She certainly has nice legs from a pic. What, so you're saying do what I'm doing now, which is not a real show. Yeah. I mean, it goes fast. I mean, I only, in other words, I only want to do an hour and a half. But I never do an hour and a half. I just get so into it because I got a library here of music. These Periscope people are incredible. They're sending me bubbles of love right now. I don't know if you're familiar what that means, but what that basically means is that when they approve of something, Miss Vicky says he is funny. They send you like red ones, purple ones, green ones, and they're acknowledging that they like something either about you or what you're saying or maybe the other person. It's a very interactive thing. I'm really, look, you know, in all sincerity, I have been insulting these people like crazy, but you know, the bottom line is I'm glad that I am on Periscope. I'm glad to be able to share my radio show with the Periscope people, and I'm very happy. I'm taping your nipple purple. I don't know what the fuck this guy's talking about, a woman. But you know, it's a great thing, and of course the YouTube is going to be even bigger than the Periscope. But this to me, this is where it's at. I mean, I'm just doing video right now. Obviously, the phone lines have been dead tonight. There hasn't been one person calling me, and you know, I don't know what to make of all this. It's a very strange. I'm also doing the show now Monday and Wednesday, I believe, for now, until we get the proper staff of people. Then we'll either reschedule around people's schedule, whatever they feel like. Like, in other words, what you feel a little comfortable in doing, except for Tuesday. But you know, I don't know. I'm very confused. I really don't know what I'm doing, to tell you the truth. Well, for now, but if the show starts really gaining momentum, like we're having a lot of guests, you know, your show with the occult is going to start really picking up, and you're going to have a big fan base out there. You know, it's just, I don't know. You know, it's going to be like, wow, man, it's going to take off, and of course, you know, making cash is where it's at. Making cash. Coastal? No, I don't know. Okay. Well, I mean, you know, I'm very open-minded. I like to expand my show into different things, and at first I wasn't really sure if I wanted to do anything like that, but you know, basically I just want to expand the show into different subjects and investigate all subjects, regardless whether I agree with them or not. That's not the point. The point is to expand one's mind into the possibilities of the unknown and whatever exists out there, and you know, and it'll make you happy too. That's the really main reason I said yes, because it'll make you happy, and a happy co-host is a good co-host. You see all the bubbles they're sending me? All the hearts. Just keep sending me all these hearts up in the air. And they say they love cover bands. I don't know. I don't play cover bands. I mean, I play established bands, you know, like Dio and all that stuff. And wow, I should play you something. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it'll, you know, like the thing before was like audio, and I guess it sounded, but music may not sound good over the phone, you know. Yeah. So, well, no, I'm not doing that. I got into, like I told you, and it's a small world. Um, what was it? You know, the band that that you were going to work with, and they tried to, yeah, yeah, well, I know, but it's a small world. How we knew, you know, knew of them, and you know how she tried to manipulate. Oh, I think they're talking about you. They're saying that she is a cover singer. And then someone said cover bands suck. No. No, you're looking for a deal. Yeah, so maybe the Periscope people are into original music. But, yeah, I mean, that's just like a demo to show what you could do. We're trying to find an established band that, you know, that had a record deal, Can I just interrupt? Somebody said that in the Hudson Valley, they wish that they have more original. Uh, yeah, well, I don't know about metal, but they said they uh, yeah. Well, I got a crack in my phone, okay, so I can't really read. I'm at a big distance. See where my camera is and where I'm reading. So every time I read one of their messages, I got to bend all the way down like that because my camera's quite a distance from. But they said in the Hudson Valley that they wish there was more original, and I have to agree with that 1,000%. That's the problem. Yeah. Not in this area. You have to go down to New York or Jersey or Long Island. Now, if you were in, I don't want to give you ideas, but if you were in Europe, it might be a little easier. Yeah, I know. But that's, you know, that's what Dio did. You know, like he's from, you know, way upstate, and what's the story with Dio? He went to England, you know, to make it because he felt that there was not conducive to being in America. What was Dio's story?